What's up, you all that has requested Faouzia best covers? I hope I pronounced that right. Now I've never heard of her before, but let's get right on into it. Come on. Mm. You're the only one that I want. You got me addicted to your light. Hey, I'm Faouzia. Man, I want to hear more of that. I want to hear that transition she did on Was It Darkest was really slick. Mm. You're the only one that I want. You got me addicted to your life. The transition was dope. I'm gonna sing a song now. Once more, you open the door, and you're in my heart, and my heart will go on. Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting her to put her own stamp on it. I like that. Usually people just re-sing it verbatim, but obviously her head voice is strong, powerful, crystal clear. But what got me was a little bit before the head voice, she began to sound like a machine, like auto-tuned. I mean, crystal clear, pitch perfect. It almost kind of sounded like a pitch correction. But I mean, she's just on the camera, so I know it unless you can, I know it's not, but I'm saying it sounded so crystal clear, and the little bend, how she bent a note or two, was just like like she just subtly, but it made it so much difference. It just sounded so incredible, and it just sounded like a computer, phenomenal. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. I love her vibrato on that. It was different. I love the vibrato on this. It's just more classical, I guess, more jazzy, you could say. In the low note, I loved it. It was good. It was supported, but you can tell she wasn't trying to lower her larynx to get the note. You know, it was good form. It was good technique, well supported. Bright, easy, clear to hear sound. No strain, no struggle on it. Yeah, I like that. Love her vibrato on a low note. You gotta sing that. Ooh, the trance. Oh, she is very proficient with those transitions, transition after transition after transition. Even when it wasn't, she didn't have to, you know. I mean, she just was super proficient, super crystal clear, super seamless, and just beautiful transitions. And she perfectly executed that countdown run. I mean, and that is not easy, but she perfectly just modulates up on that run. I mean, and when Beyonce did it, it sounded auto-tuned. It was so perfect, like something about the tone of it, and just the speed at which she did it, and the transition Beyonce did. Hers sounded pretty much perfect as well, and auto-tuned as well. I mean, she got the tone of that just right. I mean, and the speed of it was epic, dope. Hey. Whoa. And she can tear up the little violin. I mean, multi-talented. I mean, she obviously that isn't a vocally challenging song, but she sort of made it one. She sort of made Old Town Road the song to sing. The runs there were just incredible, especially the last one, just savage, and she's just playing, ain't even trying and killing that little violin, man. One last time, I need to be the one who takes you home. One more time, I promise till then I'll let you go. Baby, I don't care if you got hurt in your heart. All I really care is you wake up in my arms. Powerful. One last time, I need to be the one who takes you home. Those little breaks in her voice, those little breaks, like I said, like a little yodels almost. They sound like those just breaks. I love those, and the power in her voice is real. She's got real power, real projection. And again, her runs and her transitions, she's so proficient. She has such an agile, effortlessly agile, powerful at the same time voice, which is it was kind of rare to have both. You know what I mean? Especially on that level of agility, and just this seamless, just effortless projection, and yeah, ease in octaves and voice types. I mean, wow, and she's got a very fast vibrato too. Yeah, she would be a dope yodeler. You better sing with your bad self. They're eating. And was she playing the piano too? So she could sing like that and play a little violin and play the piano. Just ain't right. Just ain't right. I mean, I mean, she is bad with those riffs, those quick little riffs she was doing, and runs, and again the transitions, and just I mean, what can you say? I mean, just phenomenal, phenomenal, and a real musician too. I mean, and she beautiful. I mean, beautiful. You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Don't say I can go with other boys. She bad. Don't tell me what to do, and don't tell me what to say. Please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display. You don't own me. Don't try and change me in any way. You don't own me. Don't tie me down, 'cause I never stay. Don't tell me what. I mean, that ear. Did you hear those key changes? I mean, the way she's playing with the key and that head voice, that run, I'm just speechless at it's the little things that she's doing that's complex, and it takes a great ear to be able to hear the chords that she just did and how she transitioned up there like that. It was just phenomenal. A good, rich, deep depth to her voice. So I guess I gotta stay now. Oh, I hope someday I'll get out of here, even if it takes all night. Hmm. Oof. Ooh, I think that was the most beautiful one thus far, in my opinion. Just the most touching and emotive I think she sounded. Just her singing mostly smooth with that piano, and again those quick riffs that she's doing, and the placement of them is just it's genius, and the clarity and just the speed. I mean, just incredibly proficient with the melisma, the riffs, the runs, the transitions, the head voice. Falsetto is beautiful. Just the tone there. I just it's a good full, and her lows there. I love her. She's got a good technique. She must have a good technique because her lows, every low I've heard thus far, it's been supported, but not the larynx hasn't been pushed down to create a overly deep, just an overly deep effect, as if it's just more powerful and more bass than it should be. You know what I mean? Good, it's supported, but it's a consistent tone. It's not a dramatic shift when she goes down from her regular voice. She just got a great technique, very consistent tone when she's singing down or up. You know what I mean? It's just good connect. She's connected. You know what I mean? Her transitions, her head voice, her chest voice, her lobes, all are really good and connected. Sort of even sound. Don't you know too much already? I love that. Bad. Powerful. Beautiful, just flawless. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I hope you see my face, and there should be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Yeah, sometimes it lasts good enough. Moving slow, no time to think. You better play that piano. So just pull the trigger. Ate that. ate it, ate it while killing that piano. I mean, she's just an all-around musician on top of that ridiculous voice. All those instruments she's playing throughout, playing for herself, incredible. And just like as I said, the power of her voice, the consistency throughout her range, the range that was shown, her transitions, her runs, her riffs. I mean, the clarity of her tone. Uh, it's all incredible. It's just phenomenal. And at times, again, she sounded auto tuned. It sounded so surreal at times. It really did. It just sounded like it didn't sound like a human could naturally do some of the things she was doing. And I mean her head voice, crystal clear, beautiful, powerful. Her vibrato is very quick, but at certain songs, it was really beautiful to me. Like "Fly Me to the Moon," for example, a more jazzy approach. She took beautiful vibrato stood out to me there. I love the tone and just it was slightly to me slightly richer sound there that she was going for, and that Beyonce run, countdown run. I mean, just perfectly executed. Again, sounded like auto tune, like Beyonce's version. I mean, and these just the transitions again. I mean, are just she is so very proficient. I mean, she is incredibly agile, just a natural agile voice, and it's also powerful, which is rare. And yeah, I mean, just incredible, all around incredible. I mean, she is just her lows again, good support, but not forced. Very consistent sound throughout, just well connected throughout her range, extremely well connected. Even although the falsetto is naturally disconnected, some argue say women don't have falsettos. I disagree. Even though falsetto, the falsetto in the head voice and the chest, I mean, she just goes, just flips from one to the other so effortlessly, and just it's just incredibly proficient. She has to have a great technique because all everything I saw was effortless and it was just perfect, pitch on point. Everything was just it was phenomenal. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and please continue to vote your favorites.